Hey guys, what's up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review where today we're taking a look at this brand new Spider-Man Marvel Legends 2-pack. So this 2-pack was announced a few months ago, and when the pictures were released, I knew I had to pick him up because this Spider-Man looks like a pretty good upgrade from the retro molded figure. I think that figure is probably the best Spider-Man Marvel Legends from Hasbro, and in this one we get the unmasked Peter Parker head, pinless tech and articulated toes, so I needed to check it out. We also get Mary Jane, who looks excellent as well, so let's not wait any longer, let's just take a closer look at these figures. But before we do, let me know down in the comment section below what your favourite Spider-Man reveal was for the 60th anniversary. We can see there at the top. This is part of the 60th anniversary Spider-Man figures from Hasbro. A few others were announced. Let me know what your favourite is down below. While you're down there guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And let's not wait any longer. Let's take a closer look at this Renew Your Vows 2-pack. And so here is our brand new Spider-Man Marvel Legends 2-pack in our brand new Marvel Legends packaging, and let's have a closer look. We get the logo at the top here, cool image on the front. I do like the images in the background with the figures posed at the front here. It does look good. The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, warning 4+, Hasbro there. Cool figure images on the side, Marvel Legends series at the top. Then we get the character images on the side, and then the figures on the back as well as the accessories that this 2-pack includes. There's no write-up that I can see. Yeah, that's just all the kind of usual mumbo jumbo. For the most part, I really like this box. I think it's doing well to save on plastics, things that are ultimately damaging the planet, and the fact that they're going this cardboard route I think is really good. You know, less waste, more recyclable product. Yeah, I'm all for it, especially when it looks like this. This is a really cool box, in my opinion. Not the best for in-box collectors, and I do keep some figures in box, but if it means helping out the planet, then let's go for it. Real quick, opening up the box, this is how the accessories and the figure comes. And so here are the figures out of their packaging, and we'll do what we always do and take a closer look at the accessories. So we get 2 open hands, or sticky hands as Hasbro have been calling them, for Mary Jane here. We get 2 whipping hands, one's already ported into the body, another fisted hand there. And then we get the Mary Jane head sculpt, and this looks really good. I think both of the unmasked head sculpts look fantastic. I love the hair on this one. I think the face looks amazing. This is definitely the one I prefer, but both are really good, and yeah, top marks I think on these head sculpts. Taking a closer look at Spidey's alternate hands, we get 2 whipping hands, the other one's put into the body. We get 2 sticky hands, and both of these look pretty good. There's no paint defects or anything that I can see, but they're just the wall crawling hands that all our Spidey fans ask for with every Spidey figure, and for some reason sometimes Hasbro doesn't give us the wall crawling hands, but we do get them in this 2-pack, and we get 2 fisted hands as well. So great range of hands for both the figures, great head sculpts, and here is the Peter Parker one, and this is awesome. This is so good. The previous Peter Parker head sculpt we have here, and I think this is just an amazing upgrade. It looks like it has that photoreal tech, but it's still a comic based figure, and they've absolutely nailed it. I loved this Peter Parker head sculpt before, and yeah, once again it just looks like the perfect upgrade to it. I mean, the hair is spot on, really nice sculpt, great colours, and then the eyes, the lips, the eyebrows and everything. Oh man, it's such an improvement. It's so good. I'm so happy with this Peter Parker head sculpt. I love getting unmasked head sculpts with these figures, and they've nailed that Peter Parker for this Renew Your Vows 2-pack. And the Mary Jane. And speaking of Mary Jane, let's take a closer look at her first. I'm not too familiar with this version of Mary Jane. I'm not going to be keeping this figure in my collection. I'm going to sell it on, get some of my money back that I spent on this 2-pack. I really did just want the Spider-Man. I'm more of a Spider-Man collector. And I do have the Mary Jane retro carded Marvel Legends figure, and I'm happy with that one. I'm happy to keep that in the collection. What is that? Why do we have these weird ports in the back? We didn't get a flight stand with this figure. That's weird. I mean, I guess Mary Jane's hair on this one's going to cover that, but why have it in the first place? If you if you know, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm a bit confused. But yeah, this head sculpt looks really nice. I like the mask, the teeth, the lips. The hair is excellent. I love the look of this. That is really good. The costume looks really nice as well. The body mold is great. Pinless tech here. You get all those interchangeable hands. And then the paint on top of the mold looks good. It does the part. Nice spider logo. Really no like paint issues that I can see. Like sometimes you'll get the odd like web line that looks out of place, but this all looks really good. Spider logo in the back looks really good. Yeah, no complaints really. This looks excellent. I do like the wee bits around the ankles here. And then we don't get toe articulation with Mary Jane. I thought maybe we did. Yeah, cool figure. Not really for my collection, but definitely a great piece. And Hasbro, I think, have nailed the look of this character for sure. And so here is our Spider-Man figure, and let's take a closer look at the head sculpt first. I'll be honest, this isn't my favourite Spider-Man head sculpt. I do think it is really good. It's cool looking, but I definitely prefer some others. I think this one looks a lot like the Pizza Spider-Man, and I know a lot of people loved the Pizza Spider-Man, the whole look, the body and the head. A lot of people took the head of the Pizza Spidey and put it on the retro mold, and that's what this looks like to me. This one in particular, it looks like this lens is coming over a bit too far. It looks like it's coming over the middle a bit too much. I think it's just a combo of the lens and the web line meeting. Just, I don't know, can you see it? Is it just me? It definitely looks a bit off. But for the most part, it looks really good. I do like the lenses. I do like the whites in the eyes. The web lines are all solid. But if I was to choose a favourite Spider-Man head sculpt from Marvel Legends, it would maybe be the likes of the Raph Spidey here. I much prefer those big kind of McFarlane style eyes. We saw the Pizza Spider-Man. This is the previous retro Spider-Man head sculpt. This is kind of the Ditko styled one, and I do just personally prefer the look of that one to our new Spidey here. But once again, this is still a good sculpt. And then the alternate head of the retro carded one, I don't actually know. Maybe I do prefer this new one to the alternate head. This is kind of the standard one I see a lot of people use. I do prefer the one that I've got ported on just now. So yeah, I guess in ranking, I prefer that one, then this one, then this one here, whatever you want to call that one. So yeah, it's a cool head sculpt, just not my favourite. I wanted to compare those real quick. Moving on to the rest of the body, we've got a much bigger spider logo to bring the last retro carded Spidey in again. Here is the last one, which is minuscule in comparison, and then here is our new one, and I do love the look of that. I think it looks great. I think maybe it's, I don't want to say it's too big, but I would like to see some middle ground. Not as small as this, not as big as this, just sort of in the middle. I do prefer, I think, the bigger logo though, and turning them around, we get this much bigger back logo. I don't know what one I prefer. I do think this looks really good, but I also think this one looks really good. So I'm unsure. Both are great. Let me know what one you prefer down in the comment section. The rest of the suit looks good. They do have a different blue to the last retro Spidey, and the only kind of main difference, apart from it being pinless, is the toe articulated feet. A lot of people have been wanting the toe articulation to make a return, and this is the Spider-Man we get with the toe articulation. I think it looks good. I think the toe articulation is going to work great, but I mean, it's such a minor gripe that I'm going to bring up here. I just don't like the look of that line here, like the one coming over the toes. I do think that the feet on this retro Spidey look better. You can see the difference there. Yeah, I don't know. It's something, just a personal gripe, I guess. I think it does look good. I just prefer these ones, and as I mentioned, tiny little minor gripe. Figure overall looks fantastic, minor changes, and I definitely just want to start comparing this Spidey to some of the others in the collection. And so here is our Renew Your Vows Spidey next to the original retro carded Spider-Man Marvel Legends. And at this point, I really don't know what one I prefer. This figure looks great, but I still have to play around with them, and I'll probably make up my mind then. I definitely want to do some head swaps, and I'll probably post them on my Instagram and see what look to Spidey I can come up with, because as I mentioned, I'm not a massive fan of this head sculpt. I do prefer this one here. But with our new Spidey being pinless, at having the toe articulation, it does seem like the right move from Marvel Legends. It seems like a really good upgrade from this retro Marvel Legends Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm unsure. Colour-wise as well, we can see that red and blue is quite a bit different. The red's a lot brighter, the blue's a lot darker. I don't know, it's going to take some playing around with. I think at the moment, I'm still, I'm going for the original. I think I prefer the original retro carded Marvel Legends, but I do see my mind changing. I also do really like this Peter Parker head sculpt. I much prefer it to the alternate head sculpt we got with the retro carded Marvel Legends, but of course, you know, this one here I prefer to the pizza, and not the pizza Spidey, the Renew Your Vows Spidey. So yeah, it's hard to choose a favourite at the moment. Let me know if you have any thoughts down in the comment section. And then here is our new 2-pack Spider-Man next to the Pizza Spidey. This is a knockoff, but we get the idea. The original Pizza Spider-Man body mold, I'm kind of over with at this point. It is a really good standard Spidey mold, but I do much prefer the retro mold, and I do prefer this head sculpt to the Pizza Spidey head sculpt as well. So I think this is a great upgrade from the Pizza Spider-Man. And so there we have it for our brand new Marvel Legends Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack. And I'm really happy with it. I think both of these figures are great. As I mentioned, the Mary Jane isn't really for my collection, and I will be passing that figure on. But it is a good figure, and if you don't have a Mary Jane already, I would definitely pick it up for the likes of this head sculpt here. I mean, it is really good, and you could probably swap that head around, put it on a kind of casual body, or not, or just keep it as Spinneret, because this figure is really cool. Just as I mentioned, not for me, and I'm guessing that might be the case with a few other collectors, especially as from what I've seen on eBay recently. The Spider-Man is also fantastic. I mean, a lot of people missed out on that retro carded Spidey. Yeah, it is annoying because you have to pick it up in a 2-pack, but I feel like they've gave us the necessary upgrades. They gave us an unmasked Peter Parker head sculpt, which is fantastic in my opinion. They've gave us the pinless tech and articulated toes. So I mean, it is pretty much the perfect upgrade from everyone's favourite Spider-Man figure that was already out there. This might be the new best Hasbro Spider-Man comic figure, you know, like this might be it. It might have beaten the retro card. I'm not too sure yet myself, but it seems like they have taken the necessary steps to give us a better Spidey. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. While you're down there, if you could do me a massive favour guys, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description below, so please feel free to hop on over there and check that out. I'll definitely have some pictures of Spidey up over there. And feel free to hop on over to the channel page as well. There are plenty of other videos up over there, a lot including Spider-Man, especially at the moment. That is pretty much my main collection is Spidey figs. So yeah, feel free to check that out, it'd mean a lot. With all that being said guys, thank you so much for watching this video right here. And as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.